Hi friends, today in this video we are going to check how we can set up a billing software for our shop. As you can see, this is the software which we are using. On this software, your employer or your staff can log in with their username and password, and if there is a cashier for your shop, they can just log in into their software and they can just enter into the POS system and they can just start billing the products. When a customer comes, and they can just enter the inventory here. As you are seeing in the video, they can choose the quantity and everything, and they can just add the quantity, price, etc., and they can just select the payment method here. Once they enter the details, the sale added successfully. Like this, they can print as they can take print also. Okay, first we have to enable the printing option, then we can just again we can add some products and we can check the inventory system like that. Okay, for this is a demo purpose, I'm using just 2 products. You can use as much products you want. You can just add all the products. You can select the task. You can just choose the tax amount. There is a GST tax is available, so for India there is a GST tax using. So once they entered the payment method, the sale added successfully and the print will be taken automatically. For this is a demo website, I am just showing the payment method. You can see the tax amount here, and the printing layout and the tax settings you can be changed on the back end, and you can do it after installing, and you can just check it all the details, and you can change the printing template and everything on the back end. It's super easy, and you can just install this setup on your computer also without any server or your website. You can just use this software. Okay, and your cashier can use the calculator and the payment methods and all the details they can change it, and they cannot access our backend details, so it's so safe. The customer can use, sorry, the staff can use the POS system on the full screen like this. They can use the POS system. They can close the register, view suspended sale, etc. Okay, there is not much options for the cashiers. They can just enter the inventory, that's all. Now go back and we can just log out and we can enter as a admin, so we can see the all the options of this software, right? Okay, now once we log out and we can enter into as admin role, so we can see the options of this software. So this is the backend of our software. Here we can enter the uses. We can use multiple branches for this software. You can see this is the details. We can see the front end dashboard like this, the total purchase, total sales, etc. And product section is adding products, and we can import bulk products here. And the purchase section is available here. We can manage all the purchases for our website, and the selling option is available here. We can enter all the inventory details, stock transfer, stock adjustment, expenses, reports. Here you can print the tax report and all the profit and loss report, and everything you can be used here. With this software you can completely manage your business. That's 100% guarantee. You can do everything with this software, and the link for this software I will give in the description box below. You can just now get it from there, and it's super easy to install and use, and it's very user friendly. You can just set up the software within minutes. Okay, now this software, first you have to use a XAMPP, or if you are going on the live server, then you don't need this XAMPP. For we are just using only for our PC, so we are just downloading XAMPP, and we can just download the XAMPP, and it's totally free. XAMPP is totally free, so you can just download it from the XAMPP Apache friends.org site, and you can just install this XAMPP software. And this is the antivirus warning, just ignore it and click on OK. Okay, once you click on OK, the XAMPP start installing. Click on next, and just wait for some time to get installed the software on your website, right? Okay, now we are waiting for install. Just click on next and wait for some time to get installed the XAMPP on your on your computer. Okay, once you finish that, we can just start the XAMPP. This is basically for the Apache and MySQL server for creating our web computer into a server. You can just enable the Apache and MySQL, and it's super easy, and it's totally free, so you can just download and you can check. Okay, now just open your Google Chrome and type localhost, and you can see a web page like this. Here click on php my admin, your software here. Okay, now just click on the my new section. You want to create a new database. Here you can add a database name. Just type a database name here. You can add any database name, and now just click on create. Okay, once the database is created, you can see the database here. Now click on the privileges section, and you can just click on add user account. Here you can add a username and a password, etc. here, as you are seeing in the video. As for this demo purpose, I am just adding a simple password and everything. You can just add a strong password for your database. Okay, just retype the password again. You can just click on the password section here. You can just click on your own, you can add your own password, and click on the global privilege section, check all, and click on go. Okay, now we have successfully created a database for our software. Now just click on the open a next window. Okay, before that, you just open the file which you are downloaded from the link description box the below, and now just open and copy all the files, and just copy all the files. And now go to your XAMPP folder. The location of the XAMPP folder is like this. Open the htdocs folder, and now just paste all the files which we are just copied from the software section, software folder, right? Okay, now we just copy and pasted all the files. Now just come to the Google Chrome and just type localhost, and now we are going to install our software on our computer, right? Now you can see some pre-installation checkup and everything is working fine. So click on next step, and you can just come to the bottom, and you can just click on I agree and let us go. And here you can type a application name, you can add a application name. You can add your own application name. On the database host, you can type localhost, and the database name, you can add your database name which you are created, and add the username and password for the database. Once you added everything, you can go to the purchase code and username. You can enter that, and you can just click on the next step. You can just type the default from address, and this is just an email configuration. Okay, once you added all the details, click on install and wait for some time to get installed. Okay, now this is the some key secret, so just copy all the file like this and just copy and just open your htdocs folder, and you can see the .nv.example file. Just open the file, open your htdocs folder, and you can see the .nv.example file. Just open the file with notepad. You can just open the file with notepad, and you can just paste or replace the contents as you are seeing in the video like this. You can just select all the contents from the example file, and you can just replace the generated file here. Once you finish that, click on save and just click on close, and just rename this .env.example file as .env. You can just delete the .example section like this, and you can just replace the file like this. Rename the file as you are seeing. Once you finish that, now just click on install and wait for some time to get installed. Okay, right now our application is ready, and you can now just click on here as you are seeing on the video. Now you can enter all your business details here. You can add your business name, you can add your currency, etc. You can fill all the details and click on next, and you can enter your business details like tax and GST or whatever you have. You can just add all these details, and now just click on next, or you can add these details later also. You can just click on next. Here you can add the information about your the admin, like first name, last name, etc., and the username and password for this, and click on register. And once the admin is registered, the login credentials like the username and password, and click on login. And finally we are entered into your dashboard like this. So now here you can add your products, and you can customize your software according to your requirements, right? You can add all the details. If you before starting your software, you can just open the XAMPP, and you can just enable this Apache and MySQL, right? Then only the software will work. Now just click on user management, and here you can add the users for your software. If you have, you can add your staffs. For the cashier, you can just add as much cashier whatever you want. You can just add here. You can add allow login. You can just change the role of the staff here. You can add the access locations. You can change the roles here. You can add the roles for the users here, and the contact section is available here. You can add your details of your customers, suppliers, etc. here. You can just select, or if you want, you can just add. You can add the supplier name or customer's name or whatever you need. You can just add that. On the product section, you can just list the product. You can see the categories, brands, etc. here. on the purchase section. You can add some purchases here. You don't need any type of teaching for these things. Okay, right? Now on the settings section you can change all the settings like the business main page, tax page, etc., product page, and you can enable all these options according to your requirements. You can use the tax rates, POS rate, you can change the keyboard shortcuts, etc. here. You can choose the purchase options. All these options you can be changed from the settings section. You can change the settings according to your requirements, and it is super easy. You can change the email settings. If you want to send the email for your customer, you can just add all these details. If you are using for a live server, you can just add all these details. For how to install this software on a live server, we can discuss on the next video. So we can go to the next section, business locations. Right here you can just add the business location. You can add, if you have more branches, you can add all these branches on the software and you can just use it on a live server. So this same with the same software you can just know about all your details about your business at a one place, so you don't need much more softwares. It will work on your Windows operating system. On the invoice settings you can change the invoice settings like the invoice layout, schemas, etc. You can use the barcode settings here, receipt settings here. You can change the barcode settings, receipt printage, tax rate, etc. Right? You can just add the tax group here. For a detailed teaching of the tax rate, we can do a video on the next section. I'm just adding for you an example, just adding some tax rate like this. You can add the tax rate like according to your, and you can just add the tax group. Click on save. Now you can go to the product section. You can add some product for your software, or you can add all the products of your shop to the software. You can just add the product one by one as you are seeing in the video. You can just select the options. If you want, you can add the units by clicking just add, and you can just add the unit for the product. You can just add like this. It's super easy and very useful software. You must try this software. Add like this. It's super easy and very useful software. You must try this software for your business. The link for this software I will give in the description box below. You can just get it from there, and you can just try it on your computer. For this software you don't need any server, but if you have any branches you can just use it on a live server, so your staffs from that branch also use this same software, so you can get the whole idea about your business from one software. So it's super easy and it's super user friendly software, right? You can add the prices like this. You can add all the prices. You can add the product image. Okay, once you added everything, click on save. Now your product has been added. Like this, you can just import bulk products. Come to the print label section and you can just print the labels for the product. You can just print the labels. And the import product section, you can just add the bulk import. Bulk import means you can add, just download your template file and open it on Excel, and you can just add the name, brand, etc. by one as you are seeing on the video. You can just add all the details according to the header section. You can just add all the details, and you can just upload this file on the import section. So it's super easy and it's very fast to upload all the products to the software. Now on the category section, you can just create the categories for your products. You can just click on add, and here you can add the categories. You can add the category code, which is HSN code. You can use for that also. And the purchase section, you can just enter the purchases here. You can just click on add, and you can just add the supplier name here. If you have, you can just select it from these options, or if you want to create a new supplier, you can just click on add option and you can choose these options, and you can just add all the details. You can choose the business locations. You can choose any location, and you can just add the purchase here. So you can control all your business from one place, so you don't need to go there, and you don't need to check anything. So you can just control your business from one place, right? This is the main benefit of this software. And you can see we can add the purchase list or the purchase bill. You can enter this into your software like this. Once you added everything, you can just click on save. And lessons are available on this software. I just said an example, or an outline of the software. You can just get it from the link, and you can just check it for your shop. And now we can just create a desktop shortcut for this software. So just click on the Google Chrome like this and click on create shortcut. You can add a shortcut name here. You can just add a name for your software. You can add any name as you are seeing in the video. Now just click on create. Okay, now a shortcut has been created on your desktop. Now you can change the icon like this. You can just change the icon. When you browse, you must select a iconic file. You can convert it online. If you have a JPG image, you can just convert it into icon image. Okay, that's all guys. We have completely finished our setting our website, our software. So you just try, and it's very useful software. Thank you for watching the video. If you like the video, please subscribe the channel.